Simplify this expression, leaving our answer with a positive indices. So we have a fraction, right? 3b divided by c squared, all raised to the power of -4. So positive indices is something like x to the power of 4 or y to the power of 3. So the power, or the indices, is a positive number. So in our question here, c squared in the denominator already has a positive indices, so that's great. But we see this to the power of -4. So let's tackle that first. A power rule that we can use, it's called the negative power rule. It's where, let's say we have, 1 over x to the power of -2, for example. That will become x over 1 to the power of +2. So we inverted the fraction, right? So the x was in the denominator, but now it's in the numerator, and inversely for the 1. And instead of to the power of -2, it becomes to the power of +2. So in this question, we can use that rule straight away. So we can write that as c squared over 3b, all to the power of +4. So we've eliminated that negative sign. Now, it does say simplify, so we're not quite there yet. Next step could be to distribute this power of 4 across each of the terms. So what I mean by that is we have c squared all to the power of 4, and we have 3b all to the power of 4. Right, so these are equivalent. We've just taken the power of 4 and distributed it across the numerator and the denominator. We can keep going. So c squared to the power of 4. We raise a power to another power. So to combine those, we multiply. So it would be 2 times 4. And I'll just skip a step here, and that will become 8. So c to the power of 8, all divided by, now here's the bit a lot of people mess up, right? So to the power of 4 actually goes across the 3 and the b. So what I mean by that is, technically it's 3 to the power of 1 and b to the power of 1, right? And powers of powers we multiply, so it becomes 3 to the power of 4 times b to the power of 4. Oh, dropped off that 4 there. So that power of 4 goes across the 3 and the b. Finally, just looking at the numbers, so 3 to the power of 4, right? It's not a variable, it's just a number. So that's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 81. And c to the 8 and b to the 4, we can't cancel those or simplify because they are different variables. So they just stay as is. And we're left with c to the power of 8 divided by 81 times b to the power of 4.